Hey guys, turn the music off. It's Deb.
Hey, Donnie, what you doing?
Not much. I'm just down at the lounge having me a Turner's.
Oh, you're down at the lounge? How's that Turner's tea? It's nice and sweet.
You know Turner's hits the spot every time. It's the only tea that should exist. That's why they sell it everywhere, is because it's so good, Deb.
Hey, Donnie.
Yeah, Deb?
Do you remember when you asked me to come down to the house?
Of course I remember. I'd do anything to have you down at the house. You ready to come down to the house?
I think I'm ready for that step. But I want you to come to my house.
You want me to come down to your house?
Listen, I'm gonna make you something real special, Donnie. Something that Yins are gonna love.
Deb, you're so special.
Oh, Donnie. I'm gonna make it for you real good.
Oh, Deb, shucks. I'll be down at your house soon.
I'll see you soon. We had to go to the Giants to get this. I love Donnie so much. He's such a jag. I wanted to make him something super special. I'm gonna lead my way right into his Yinzer heart with my Suzanne barbecue. And don't worry, Donnie, I couldn't find Mancini's, but I made up for that. Don't you worry, Donnie. I'm gonna lay down real good. Completely breaking character right now, just to tell you that if you don't know what is happening in this video right now, I'm in skit mode, okay? I've committed to the bit. I am obsessed with Joe Long and his characters Dahn and Deb. You need to go watch it, and then you'll understand everything that's happening in this video. I love that Donnie so much. His favorite is Isley's Chip Chop Hand. You get it down at Coons or Johnny's or Shop and Save. And I just know Donnie's heart's gonna melt when he tastes this. Usually on Fridays down at the lounge, they've got this that's been slow cooking on the crock pot for about 8 hours. Chef's kiss. All Yins know the goodness of hand barbecue. We know Yins know. Just warm that up and let it simmer, but crock pot is best. No one knows about chip chop ham like the Yinzers do, okay? Broke character again, son of a bitch! Now, one thing I know about my Donnie, just like any true Yinzer, he loves pierogi. And I went to the Polish club to get some, and they were all sold out. So, we got the good kind, okay? The Mrs. T's. Here in Yinzer country, Mrs. T's pierogies show up at the Stillers games. They show up at the Pirates games. They show up and they dance down on the field. If you have to get frozen, you only get Mrs. T's. Mrs. T's is as famous as Isley's here in the Berg. It's as famous as Eaton Park. This is the only frozen one you can buy, unless they're like the homemade frozen ones, and then you can buy those, because those are really good too. Shit, I broke character again. I am not ever gonna get cast by SNL. So Donnie may not know that these are just frozen pierogi, but we are about to take them to a whole new level. Because if Donnie's coming down to my house, you bet your bippy I'ma make it taste good. Because that's what we do here in the Berg. I love Don so much. There's just something about his true Yinzer heart that's just so beautiful. Sometimes he gets a little bit nebby when he asks why I won't come down to his house. But to be honest, the only reason I don't is because I don't feel you love me more than the Stillers some days. But if you're making the frozen pierogi, you gotta add some sliced onions. So, we're gonna fry this up in a pan. And if you don't know what a pierogi is, it's a Pittsburgh staple. It's mashed potatoes inside of like magical little pockets of pasta. I put some oil in the pan and I drop in my onion. And this meal is for the love of my life, Donnie. I only put the best in it. This is gonna bring him so much flavor he won't even cry when the Stillers lose. I'm gonna fry these up. What Don doesn't know about me, I spent all my years working the line at Permane Brothers. I know how to doctor up some food. Gonna throw these in with my onions, add a half stick of butter, put a lid on it, and check them in about 10 minutes. Don should be here soon. Let's make his plate like any good Deb would do.
And as Deb plated Dawn's food, she thought of all the wonderful memories that they'd made at the lounge. She started thinking to herself, could this be it? Could her and Donnie be forever? Would they fall in love and have the most magical Pittsburgh wedding at the fire hall down the street, and their cookie table would be filled with Lady Locks and Pizzelles, and their cake would come from Oakmont Bakery? She dreamed of the life they would have together. And then the longer she sat there, she thought, did the Stillers win? Did they lose? Where's Donnie? His food is ice cold and he's not even here. He was supposed to be down at the house forever ago. And finally, she just couldn't take it anymore. And she had to. She had to pick up that phone and call her man.
Oh, it's Deb. Hey there, Deb. Hey, Donnie, where are you at? I thought you were coming down to the house.
I know, I was supposed to leave the lounge, come down to your house.
But I made all your favorites. I made you the Isley's ham barbecue. And it wasn't Mancini's, but you know what? Salone's is just as good. Of course it's Mrs. T's pierogies. I know they're your favorite, Donnie.
You did everything for me, Deb. I'm sorry.
Now when you coming down to the house?
Listen, don't be so nebby, okay? There's a reason.
I'm not being nebby, Don. You said you were coming down to the house. I thought you wanted to lay me down.
The Steelers went into overtime. The lounge got busy. We ran out of halushki. I had to jump in the kitchen. I had to wash up some dishes. And that's what I'm doing right now, Deb. Deb, I'm gonna come down to the house as soon as I'm done.
So you don't love me more than the Stillers, Donnie?
No, Deb.
You don't? I don't care what you say.
No, Deb, don't. Listen, I love you more than the Steelers.
No, Donnie.
I love you, Deb.
You didn't bring me grilled stickies. You're staying because it's Stillers overtime. I don't know if I can do this anymore, Donnie.
Deb, I love you.
I even got you Turner's tea.
No! I couldn't let him drown in the back, you know? I'm a blue-collar man. I couldn't watch everybody just sink. Everybody in Pittsburgh does that. They jump in the kitchen of the restaurant when the staff needs help because they all wait at tables. We know how to do it, Deb. Okay, Deb, how about this? How about we just meet down at the lounge?
I just can't. I can't.
Did she hang up on me?
I suck at acting, but this is honestly so much fun that I think I'm going to start doing skits all the time. Ah! So if you watched this whole skit, this whole thing, first of all, that was a ton of fun. I've never done skits before, but thank you, Joe Long, for inspiring me to do something completely new. If you're not following this man, he is the creator of Dahn and Deb. He is absolutely hysterical. He puts out the funniest content. He shares his story. He shares his struggles. Go follow him. And thank you, Joe, for inspiring me to try something I never thought I would do before. So that was a blast. Did I make a good Donnie and Deb? You gotta tell me. Did I do good on Donnie? I feel like I'm a good Donnie. Okay. Okay, love you, bye.